Terrible revelations of abuse against some of society's most vulnerable have prompted the Prime Minister to call a Royal Commission into aged care. We don't know what the Royal Commission will cost, when it will start or its terms of reference, but Scott Morrison says he wants to uncover the full extent of abuse in residential aged care facilities. The Royal Commission preempts a two-part special on aged care by ABC TV's Four Corners program. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
He's been 3 weeks in the top job, casting a fresh eye over priorities.
I just could not get past what was occurring in our residential aged care sector.
Disturbing levels of complaint, a tripling of aged care services failing standards.
You put a cop on the beat, they're going to find the problems.
Ordering a Royal Commission to probe the extent of substandard care in a sector already scandalised by elder abuse, such as the shocking treatment of an 89-year-old in an Adelaide nursing home, or the abuse of an 82-year-old dementia patient in Sydney's northern beaches.
I think we should brace ourselves for some pretty bruising information, but you can't walk past it.
Getting complaints and quality failures out into the light and talking about how they're being responded to is better than trying to hide them.
But this is a Royal Commission the responsible minister has told ABC TV's Four Corners programme is a waste of time and money.
After 2 years and maybe 200 million being spent on it, we'll come back with the same set or a very similar set of recommendations. The governments will respond and put into place similar bodies.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
A minister who's rejected Labor's assertion of a sector in crisis as
aged care fear-mongering,
now saying a Royal Commission will
enhance and complement the ongoing work that we will continue to do.
The opposition leader welcomed the Royal Commission, even offering his own view on what's wrong.
1, the staff don't get paid properly. 2, are there enough nurses? Are there enough doctors?
But Scott Morrison fiercely rejects suggestions that recent federal budgets have shaved billions of dollars from aged care.
I don't accept that. So if people want to put questions, they're not allowed to put lies.
$3 billion has been taken out of the aged care system by successive governments over the past 4 years.
Scott Morrison wants to make a virtue of recasting government positions. With half an eye on softening his public image, the Royal Commission also fills a policy vacuum. But those in the aged care sector say the inquiry will only confirm what's already known. We'll all have to pay a lot more for aged care in the future, and its workforce will have to be better paid and better stocked. And for the woman who went public with the awful abuse of her elderly father, a bigger workforce means more eyeballs on the vulnerable.
There isn't enough staff on. It's always two to assist, and, on the floor, 2 people is just definitely not enough.
Now the nation's watching. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.